What's up, everybody? Y'all know I don't usually do this, but this is definitely needed and warranted this morning. If it's not for you, it's definitely for me. So I'm gonna encourage me right now. But I hope that this blesses somebody else. So I know we hear the popular saying that, God will never leave you or forsake you. And I believe that. I really do. And I'm going to tell you something. In the midst of your situation, your storm, your battle, your frustration, your anger, it may not seem like God is there. Okay? We're going to be real. When you're praying, because it never fails that when an attack or a situation comes your way, and you're angry, you frustrated, you crying. I feel like we all go through this thing where we want to say, well, God help me, what's going on, this, that, the other. But then, then our minds, the battle of the mind kicks in. And then you like, well, is God even really listening to me? I haven't been praying like I should have. Maybe he mad because I didn't fast that day. We go through this thing. And then we come back to a place where it's like, okay, he might not be listening. I don't know, but I still need to say something anyways. And in all of that, all of those phases, he's still listening and he's still there. And after, it seems like when you're at that most vulnerable state of God, I need your help, that you can really hear him say something to you. Now, the problem is some of us hear him say stuff and we don't take note. But in my most recent situation, the word that came to me was take note. And what that means to me is take note of the red flags. Take note of the behaviors. Take note of all the things that brought you to that place of feeling, frustrated. And apply. Take note and apply. Because a lot of times I feel like we take note by remembering and not wanting to let it go or forgiving the person. But we don't apply it the next go round. We just cut off that person and then move on to the next person and let the next person do the same thing. Like, take note and apply these lessons to your life. And even within yourself, realize, take note of yourself. What is it about you that you need to change in order to not allow yourself to be caught up in these types of situations again? For me, I'm going to tell you, because I can only talk about me. For me, I know that one of my problems is that I look at myself as being like down here. Like, why would anybody want to, come at me? Like, not little old me. But the problem is, why not little old you? Even you. Why not little old you? Like, you have to realize that there is greatness within all of us. And depending on how much you tap into your greatness, that will determine and that will reveal to you through God that you are no more or no less worth being attacked than anybody else. Like, don't have the feeling like because you're not this big name individual or you don't have all of these things that should nobody want to come after you. No, because you have wisdom, you have knowledge, you have the love of God in you. You have all of these things in you that for the enemy, you're still worth attacking. You're still worth knocking off your game. You're still worth getting your reputation tarnished because people just don't want to see you rise above or do any better. Or let that greatness in you be birthed. So they just keep cutting you off at the track. So take note and apply what you learn when you're pouring your heart out to God, crying because you find yourself in these frustrating situations and you don't understand, how could this happen to me? Or why would anybody want to do this to me? Or I thought we was a team. Take note. How did you get into that position? What is it about you that you need to change so that the next time around, whether it's with that person or somebody else, you see the flags.